Namaste, everyone. I'm Jeni Ji, and thanks for tuning into my channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button right down there in the corner in order to get new videos and content as it comes out. So I'm going to talk about what's coming forth this week, June 21st or June 25th to the 1st of July. Now, this is an incredible time. We have more changes on our planet that we've ever seen for the past 10,000 years. How incredible is that? So if you take a look back at 10,000 years of all the changes of evolution and so on, we are in the midst of blowing out all of that, and the expansion and what is going on, what is happening is incredible. If you take a look at what's going on right now, it's more than what has happened 10,000 years ago. That's crazy. That's nuts. Have you seen that just when you think that, you know what, I got this figured out, or things are going to calm down here, or this or that, all of a sudden things rapidly change. All of a sudden this happens. All of a sudden that happens, right? Seriously? This is why it's very crucial to stay in the moment of the now. Very crucial. Your soul has been evolving. This is soul evolution. When you take back everything that you have been through and reflect back on everything you have been through, and especially this week coming up, you are going to really see where you are compared to where you were last year at this time, the year before, and the year before that, and so on, so on. You're evolutionary. Your soul is evolving in quantum leaps. So this is a really incredible time. And it's just going to keep on continuing and continuing. So as we move into July, I'm not going to talk about July, but this goes up to July. Okay. So just to give you a little preview of July, there's going to be a lot of crazy weather happening. Like, oh my goodness sakes, right? Like major weather happening. Like right now, with all the solar flares, with that energy that happened, it literally changed the vibrational frequency of the planet. And not only that, it changed the frequency and vibration of certain radio channels. Do you notice all of a sudden there is that kind of day of blackout? It's because of the solar flares. It's really, really powerful right now. And you're also ascending. You're ascending forward in quantum leaps if you're working with this energy. If you're trying to push it too far, you're trying to force things, it's not going to work with you. And this is why change happens so quickly. And this is the week where you're going to be like, you know what? I got to slow down. I really got to slow down, because the energy of this week is going to force you to slow down and really reflect to see where you're at. So the 25th of June, you're going to find that your pancreas could be a little bit out, your intestines, your digestive system could be a little off too. So you might be like, oh, I don't know, I'm having a problem having this, or, I used to have a little milk and it's now bothering me, or, maybe I just want to do a cleanse right now. You're going to find that your body has been changing, as I've talked about in my previous videos. So certain foods that once upon a time that you used to like, you might not like any longer. You might be like, geez, I can't tolerate that food anymore. It really bothers my stomach, or it makes me feel nauseous, or boom, I'm just not, like really having cravings for that anymore. So your body is transcending. We're in this evolution of soul. And you might find that the 26th and the 27th, your kidney, your bladder, urinary tract might be a little off. And that goes with your pets as well. So if you find that your pets are experiencing different issues, of course, you can go back and look at the dates, what I have stated, where you might be having some health issues and your pets. However, any concerns, always go see your wellness person or your doctor or the veterinarian or whoever you go see if you have any concerns as well. okay? Because there's a lot of changes in the body, of course, as we've all seen, rapid change, a lot of fertility issues, as I've mentioned many, many, many times, of course. So you might find that between the 28th and the 30th of June, genitals, anus, and prostate, you might be having more issues with that, especially the gentlemen out there, you men and such. So as we move on July 1st, Happy Canada Day for those who celebrate. I'm actually very embarrassed to be a Canadian with our government. It's not Canada. Canada is a beautiful country. However, the government, don't get me started on that, right? So the first and second, you might be having a little bit of issues with your livers and your liver and your hips and your thigh area and your sacrum. So just kind of be really mindful about these different body parts, because some days we're going to be more sensitive than others. And you're going to be like, why all of a sudden, why is this bothering me? Or geez, Jenny, why is that bothering me? It's because the energy of the day. And that's why I also do the cosmic vibes weekly, because that way you can work with the energy of the week to the best of your knowledge. So you're going to see June 27th is a master number day. Whatever you're fighting with, let it go. Manifest, 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 but be very specific what you want to manifest. The 26th brings Mercury connected with Cancer. And Cancer is a watery emotional sign. So you might be finding that I'm going to work more in my home. I'm going to declutter a little bit more. Your emotions could be a lot higher during that time too, because it's ruled by the moon energy. Moon can be very illusionary. You could be creating a lot of fears and illusions with things. Just be gentle on yourself and really trust your intuition. Really trust your intuition that day. Very, very important. So the 25th of June, you guys, try not to push or force anything. If you try to control someone or push someone, especially on that day, I mean, we should never force or push anybody. It won't work with you. But especially on the 25th of June, if you try to do that, it's going to have effects on you. It really is. Everybody goes on their own flow and their own rhythm. Everybody evolves differently as well. So it's very important to slow down, take some time for you, meditate, reflect back on what's been happening. Some of you could be really tired and exhausted from so much energy, because on the 28th, you very well might have a little bit of self-doubt. You might be like, can I do this? Can I pass my exam? Can I do that job? Should I ask to be promoted? Is this going to happen? Geez, I don't know if I'm brave enough. I don't know if this or this or this. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Take back those I don't knows. Pause. Because on the 29th with Venus, you're going to have more courage. And you can always wear the color orange. Orange is a color where if you're having self-esteem issues, if you need some courage to step it up a notch, it'll work with you, because there's different vibrational frequencies in every colors. I've talked about that in a lot of my different videos and such. Blue, I wear a lot of blue and such like that. I do a lot of communicating and such. So blue is when you have important meetings or you're doing a lot of speaking and such. It's with throat chakra. You can wear aqua aura crystal to help you as well. But if you're doing a presentation or have an interview or doing talking, speaking, things like that, wear blue. And you can wear blue and orange. Blue is for communicating. Maybe you want to wear a blue trousers or blue skirt and an orange top, let's say. You'd be totally on fire. Who's going to mess with somebody wearing a real orange shirt and blue trousers? Seriously. I'm a colorful person. I wear a lot of colors. I don't wear a lot of dark colors, because I let the light shine in. I let the colors shine in. I don't live in the world of the darkness. So I do like the color black and such like that. Don't get me wrong. But I wear more colors, because if you ever notice where your mood is, if you're wearing certain dull colors, It can really kind of dampen your mood, but sometimes we just need to wear certain colors like gray. Somebody might be like, Jeni, I like gray. Gray's for protection. So wear what you're drawn to. But if you wear the same clothes every day, you might find that you could start getting a little drained, a little bit feeling that, I don't know. I'm just kind of, I don't know, all of that. Shake your body up, get your body moving, get your body moving. Because as we move into July 1st and 2nd, your heart's going to expand. Your heart's going to open. You're going to also find this week, you're going to be communicating a lot more. You're going to be speaking from your heart, and make sure you show compassion towards others. We all have battles and situations that we are dealing with. And as we're dealing with things, sometimes, we're like, I gotta hold back. I don't want to share. And that's up to you, of course. Where some people, they're like, you know what? I need some positive support. It's very hard for me to go through this. It's very hard for me to go through that. Reach out. Show your vulnerability. You're a human being. When you close your heart, you're blocking opportunities. You're blocking love from coming into your life. Be you and be authentic. That's part of your evolution of soul. When you're aligned, when you're walking in soul and speaking from your heart, that's your soul speaking. Speak from your soul, be authentic. That's very important. Because this moon and Neptune energy is going to release that self-doubt. You are enough. You are enough. You're you. You came into this world to be you. You didn't come into this world to be somebody else. Embrace who you are. Embrace your talents and your gifts and your abilities. That's why you're here. We are all unique and have our own gifts and abilities. That's part of the evolution of your soul. You are walking in your soul's footprints. When you do that in authenticity, you're going to see new doors opening up for you. Especially with this Venus moon energy, listen within to your soul. Take time for you and set some boundaries. Really listen and tune in. Reflect on your journey. Reflect on your journey to last year at this time. Reflect on your journey from 2 years ago, 5 years ago. Where are you today? What have you learned? What has your soul taught you? What lessons have you learned? Some of you have really shifted and transcended forward in quantum leaps. Take a look back. That's why I say, like some of us, keep a journey in like a notepad or a diary. Keep your journey, write it down, what's going on. How was your day? Who were you with? And so on and so on. Because you're going to have off days. We always do. And with these cosmic changes and such like that, and solar flares, and we're also in ascension. Ascension energy brings headaches with the solar flares. It can bring like feeling nauseous. It can be feeling more emotional. You could have ear ringing, like a lot of body aches, exhaustion, like a lot happens, and to your animals as well. I've been talking about our sea animals for a while. And there's a lot of messages from them. I'm also an animal communicator. So, and make sure that you drink enough water right now, especially this week with the ascension energies and the solar flare energies. That's really important. So we also have the Saturn retrograde energy going throughout November, which is bringing through your authenticity even more. And it's more about you surrendering, staying in the now, being more patient and taking a look at where you are. Everything comes together in divine timing. When you look back, you can be like, that's why I didn't do that. That's why that didn't happen. That's why. This is why. I get it now. Take a look and reflect, and you will see how far you've come. We all evolve in our own way. You can never judge anybody. You can never say, you know what, I know more than you, and so on and so on. That's pure ignorance. We all have our own evolution of our soul in our own way. We all walk our own path with what works for us. As long as you're listening to your guidance, what feels right for you? What do you resonate with? Live your life how you choose, not by how others want you to live your life. Why would you live your life according to somebody else's standards? For what reasons? You're pleasing them. Are you pleasing yourself? You know, sometimes people get married, or, you know, life goes on, and they let themselves go. They let their dreams go because they're too focused on this or this or that. And you know what happens? I understand that. People get married and they have children and they want to raise their family, and lots of things happen and come up. I understand that. I get it. However, let's review this. Where are you now? What was your dream back then? You can still make it happen. You can still work towards that energy right now. You can still make it happen. We have Pluto retrograde as well until October. So you're going to be doing a lot of reviewing on your patterns, what's out of alignment, reflecting on things, healing old wounds, healing old ancestral wounds from family, from friends, from partners, from friendships. There's a lot of family energy right now going on, healing old wounds, karmic contracts, karmic situations are healing as long as you're aligned within the heart center. If you're not clearing karmic energy. You're just pounding it back down there, and it's not going to resolve itself. It won't. The only way out is reflecting and going within. So this week, you can really grab a hold of that energy with Mars, which is going to bring you back in alignment. It'll help you. It'll help you get regrounded if you're out of kilt, if you're out of balance, to get more in harmony within your soul so you can evolve. As long as you're paying attention within, take time out for you. I always stress that. Take time out for you when you are in the midst of silence. Take time to hear those messages coming through. If you want to go out and have that piece of cake, go out and have that piece of cake. If you want to go out and buy yourself something, buy yourself something. As long as you're on your own comfort zone, invest in you, invest in yourself. Who's going to invest in you? Somebody could say, oh, we're going to give you all this money or whatever for investment. Great. Thank you. I'm very grateful. However, you have to invest in you to make it happen. The only way you're going to see any change is to start to make those changes. I'm constantly making changes. I utilize the energy of the day to the fullest. Spirit, give me the strength and the courage to work through this. I am open to receive. I am open to receive the courage I need and the strength I need to help me get through this. All is in alignment within my soul. Doing positive daily mantras. Yeah, but Jeni, I have, like my day's going to be bad. If you wake up and say, you know what, I have a bad day, I'm not looking forward to today, which we have our bad days, I get it. However, regardless of the struggle, when you wake up, make sure you say, it's going to be a really good day. It's going to be a really good day. Thank you, Spirit, for this amazing day that's coming, regardless of what. Believe me, I have challenges. We all have challenges we deal with. So let me put my glasses over here. Let me pull a couple of cards from the spirit world to see what the spirit world has to say for us. And I don't use cards on my clients because I'm a psychic clairvoyant medium, past life akashic record reader, animal communicator, relationship coach, pranic healer, life coach, and so on and so on. So for those of you, you can always book with me, soulworkwithjeni.com, and I'll give you a lot of clarity. I read into your level of consciousness to see where you're at and bring forth what's blocking you from succeeding. Give you all my insights into what I see coming up for you. No question is off the rock. So I'm going to actually first a card. Um, hmm. Okay, I'm going to pull from this deck first. So make sure that whenever you're using any cards to knock them 3 times on wood, because it clears your energy or whoever else used your cards. If not, you just bring that same energy forward. So let's ask the spirit world collectively. What is the message from the angels? This is one of my angel decks. What is the message from the angels from June 25th to July 1st? What's the message from the angel? Oh, wow. Right away, this card fell out. Drink more water. Okay, this is very important, especially with these solar flares. It's intense. So think of flares, fire, right? Which is going to heat up your body. You could be finding that 1 minute you're cold, 1 minute you're hot. You know, geez, I'm getting like night sweats. Am I going into menopause? Like, am I sick? What's going on? It's because of the solar flares. So it's really important to make sure that you drink a lot more water. Keep your body hydrated. Very, very, very important. So I'm not surprised over this vehicle. And see the little leopard there? What a little sweetheart. Make sure your animals are getting lots of water too. I always constantly check my water dish on my little girl, Bella, to make sure that her water dish is full as well to keep her hydrated for your animals. So, wow, what an amazing fitting card. Thank you, angels. So we're going to pull a card from the animal kingdom as well. I love communicating with animals. So I get a lot of bookings for animal communication. If your animals have passed on, or even if your animals are here present. So one of my many abilities I'm very gifted with and truly grateful. So let us ask the animal kingdom. And I'm pulling my deck from the sea kingdom, animal kingdom from the sea world, as I call it. Talking about the sea animals for a while. So what's the message from the sea animals from June 25th to July 1st? What's the message from our animal kingdom, from our sea world? Oh, look at this little cutie pie. Put my cards over here. Oh, what a sweetheart. Mind you, all animals I call a sweetheart. Wow. Oh, I have to show you this. He's such a sweetie. Keeping it in check. Pay attention to what is going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. Now, this is why I stated the fact, especially this week, to not rush into something too quickly. Don't push and force on the 25th of June. It's not going to work with you. You're going to find that it's better to go with the flow than to rush or push anything specifically that day. Specifically that day. Because the 26th of June, it's your day to really start manifesting, adding on to your vision board and make sure you're very specific. And you might even find that certain things you're thinking of even that day, boom, 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 boom. They're going to start to happen. And you're going to want to get rid of those negative influences that are around you, people who live in the light of fear, like, oh my gosh, let that go, because it can really halt your plans. It can really stop your plans. It can really stop you from shifting and moving forward. So look at his little sweet little face, like, oh my gosh, a little sweetheart. Look at him. Oh, wow. What a little cutie pie. Oh, look at that. He's so sweet. Oh, but so yes, so keep yourself in check. Don't rush things and see how he's just kind of flowing. He's in the water. He's just kind of flowing, letting it all happen and going with the flow of things. It's really important, really important. And it's not easy to all of a sudden stay in the now when you're so used to go, 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 and wanting to, if you do too many projects at once, you're going to find that all of a sudden one of your projects, as you turn it in, somebody might say, we're really disappointed in you. why I've been, no, if you really reflect back on that project or whatever it is you're putting together, you're going to see, oh, I just sent it in because I was working on too many things at once. Exactly. Exactly. Take one step at a time because slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, but Jeni, I had all of these opportunities. I understand that. I get that. I'm a multitasker. I understand that. I try to balance things out. And if you don't, you're going to get that rude awakening because life changes very quickly. Very quickly. We haven't had all of these changes in 10,000 years. Everything that's happening right now, there's so much more happening right now. So many changes right now, more than ever, more than 10,000 years ago. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? Like, seriously. But we can see changes, all of these changes. And this is why there's a lot of fear going on right now. So let's pull a card from the universe and see what's going on. So universal forces, what's our message for June 25th to July 1st? What's the message from June 25th to July 1st? Message from June 25th to July 1st. All right. Find your voice. Find your voice. Now, whenever you're finding your voice, that's communicating. You're going to be speaking your truth. You're going to be following your soul's footprints. Why? Because you're evolving. Your soul is evolving. Some of you are singers. Some of you are speakers. Maybe some of you want to do some public speaking. Maybe some of you want to stand up for your righteousness to your family or friends or boss or whoever it is. And this is about express yourself, open up, sing out. Sing out. Look at that. Look at that. And even be creative. I know some amazing singers out there, and they have such a beautiful voice. It's like, wow, that's truly amazing. How many of you are communicators, like communicating? How many of you are public speakers or want to do some public speaking? How many of you are holding back from speaking your truth? This week, with this energy, it's going to help you do that. With that Neptune and Moon energy, it's going to help you speak out your truth. Look at that. And sometimes we have to get in touch with nature. Look at that. We got some mountains. This card here looks like it's up in the mountains somewhere, Tibet or Nepal, somewhere around there, or, there's green grass over there and horses, countryside, right? Walk your own truth, you guys. So let's pull a crystal. Let's pull a crystal. I love my crystals. One of my favorite crystals. Here it is. It's really heavy. Like this, I have some, whoops. I have some pretty big pieces and wow, hold on here. Okay, I'm going to pick up this piece, you guys. One step on it. Because that would be a big owie. We don't want that. So, all right. Okay. So let's find out what crystals work with us. Well, for you, always go with what crystal you're drawn to that works best with you. Okay. Yeah, but Jeni, I'm drawn to that crystal. I don't know why. Go buy it because your soul's pulling you to that crystal. You can always Google it online, or if you're in a store, go ask a staff member and they would help you. And you're going to be like, oh, that's why I was drawn to it. And I'm like, yeah. So what's the message from our crystal world from the 25th of June to July 1st? The message of the crystal world, June 25th to July 1st. Message for the crystal world. Crystal world, Lemurian days, Atlantis, Mayan. Okay. All right. Wow, this is such a pretty card. So we have the crystal called sodalite, sodalite, and there's a face in this crystal. Maybe there's a face in all of these crystals here. I don't know, but it's a beautiful blue crystal, and there's some pink along with that. Look at that beautiful crystal, and actually you can see the face right there. See, look at that face right there. Look at that. Looks like a cocoon. Do you ever see that movie Cocoon? It's one of my favorite movies. I love that movie Cocoon. It's an old movie, but it's such a beautiful movie. Look at that. So that's one of the crystals here that can help you. And there's a second crystal card that fell out as well. Pyrite. I do have some pyrite actually right here. Looks like gold dust, right? It's one of my other pieces. I have so many crystals I could open up a crystal store, honestly. They're all over my place. I have crystals like even in my washroom. So a pyrite crystal, and yeah, there is a face in that. Like gold energy is a higher energy of consciousness for the crown energy. You know, gold is a really nice protection card as well. However, the best energy to use for protection is very colorful colors like reds and purples and pinks and those type of colors. Those are more powerful. There's more vibrational energy in those colors than gold. But gold is such a beautiful energy to work with for healing, you know, radiating up into the crown and so on and so on. And it's about money too, right? Like abundance. And so it's like gold digging. When I lived in Colorado, what was that called? There was Old Cripple Creek in Colorado. I went to when I lived there, and we did some gold mining and in the little river there and everything like that. It was really cool, really, really cool. I hope I get a chance to get back to Colorado sometime. I'm really drawn to it. So we'll see if spirit takes me back there or not. But okay, so one last card from the universe. Let's see what the universe has to say the 25th of June till the 1st of July. What's the universe message? What's the message from the universe? The message from the universe. Universal message. Wow. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, this card right away. Pause for a few seconds to observe the flow of your breath. Become aware of a silent but powerful sense of presence. Look at that. Look at that. The more time you spend in silence, the more messages you're going to hear from your soul speak. Wow. And it's really important to take those pauses, really important, regardless of what. Like I will turn my phone off and so on and so on and take time out for me for sure. So make sure you guys like my video, make some comments and such like that. And subscribe to my channel for goodness sakes. Hit that little red button there in the corner. It's free for goodness sakes. As I'm building up my channel, there's going to be a lot more content coming out. Hopefully I can get a lot more content coming out in July. I have been dealing with a lot of things, especially my mom, for those of you who know. So anyways, have a beautiful cosmic week and share my video. Let me know what you think, you guys. Let me know what's going on with you. Okay? Happy cosmic vibes, you guys. Your soul's evolving. Chat with you later. Bye. Namaste, everyone. I'm Jeni Ji. I'm an international known clairvoyant psychic medium, past life akashic record, animal communicator, relationship coach, meditation teacher, and so on. I am here to tell you there is some exciting news. I'm revamping my YouTube channel. That's right. There's new content coming out weekly. I'm going to talk about the weekly cosmic vibes, what you're experiencing, and why, how to utilize that, and giving you the reasons behind it. We're going to talk about the new moon, the full moon, Mercury retrograde, and I'm going to give you those insights how to manifest and make things happen for you at the right time. It's time, everyone. It's time to wake up this planet. Let's show some love and compassion. Let the fear go. Let the negativity go. Let's do this together and transcend your soul in quantum leaps. I'll be here. Where are you? Hit that red button at the corner there, subscribe to my channel, and let's make this happen. Let's do this now. Namaste.